What's up, my friends? Welcome back. Today we are going to talk about the new car I have ordered. If you follow me on Instagram, you're already aware that I've ordered a BMW M2 competition. It's a 2021. It was supposed to be a 2020, but coronavirus kind of messed it all up. Let's get into the story of kind of how I ordered it, what I was supposed to do with the pickup and delivery. Then I'll show you the spec. Then we'll finish the video. Cool, let's do it. So I was supposed to pick up my BMW M2 competition in early June as a European delivery. I've always wanted to do European delivery. If you don't know what that is, quick summary, otherwise just look it up online. Some auto manufacturers allow you to purchase the vehicle and pick it up in the country of origin. So with BMW, that means you pick it up in Munich at their BMW World. And you get to pick it up, tour the factory, they feed you lunch. What else do they do? They put it on like a little turntable where you pick it up, and you get to the kind of, the coolest part is you get to drive it around Europe for up to 10 days, I think is what they offer as insurance and registration. So my wife and I, we were going to celebrate our anniversary and do this big trip. We were going to go to basically like this cool road trip we had planned out, visit the Nürburgring, visit some Swiss mountain passes and some other just cool fun stuff that we're all pumped to do. We had travel booked, all that stuff, and then coronavirus swooped in and threw it right out. It's all gone. Not a single thing could we do with the coronavirus stuff. So yeah, that kind of sucked. But I thought, you know what, let's push it off. Let's do it next year. Would be fun. I told my dealer, listen, let's chill. We'll do it again next year. Thanks for your help. But I really want to do European delivery. And then also on top of coronavirus, BMW came in and said, no more European delivery. Not for you, Chuck, not for anyone after September of 2020. So you had to get your order in really fast. I could have converted mine to a later in the year European delivery, but everything was so up in the air, and people who've had that set up still never got to pick it up, and BMW or Germany still has no US tourist visas, and it's a mess. So after that news, I decided, hey, let me keep the car anyway. I can't go pick it up in Germany, but at least I'll get the car that I really wanted to buy, and we can do a German road trip later and just rent a car or whatever. Not as fun, but you got to do what you got to do. So BMW ended up converting my 2020 to a 2021 after their factories and stuff were shut down, and I guess to fit it into the production schedule, they had to give me the 2021. So the car is done. I followed along. BMW has a cool little website where you can follow your car. It's supposed to update you with every step along the way in production, in the paint shop, exterior assembly. They have a bunch, maybe 8 steps where it's supposed to go through. Mine, probably because of coronavirus, went from in production all the way to done very quickly. Pretty much didn't update me at all throughout the steps. And now it's sitting at arrived at the port. So that means it's sitting at a port in Bremerhaven, Germany, waiting to get on a boat. Hopefully it'll get on a boat soon. It's been sitting there since July 3rd, and it's now the 31st. So almost a whole month it's been sitting at the port. BMW says that's not normal, but coronavirus has screwed up yet one more thing. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you the spec, and then we'll talk about, other things. Let's do it. All right, here we are on the BMW website. Let's go to build your own. Let's see, M2. Don't be fooled by these M240i's. We want the M2 Competition Coupe. In this configurator here, the car is not loading, but there aren't very many options for the M2. Price starts at $58,900. There's literally 5 color choices. White, or you can pay $550 and get one of these other colors. I've selected Hockenheim Silver Metallic. It's a really cool color once you see it in person. I thought for a moment that I might get the Black Sapphire Metallic. I do think the M2 looks super good in very menacing in black, but I've had a few black cars before, and I've kind of sworn off having them again just for cleanliness reasons, and it's just, Black car like looks amazing, but it's hard to keep looking amazing. So Hawk 9 Silver Metallic. Next option is wheels. There ain't much here either. It's two colors. It's like a light silver or what they call black, which is actually kind of a dark silver or gunmetal. You can see it didn't really change much. Let me pick the other one for you. Yep, just a shade darker. But race car things, I got to go with the darker option. So that's what I picked. Next step is upholstery. Once again, very few options here. Black with blue stitching or black with orange stitching. So you can see the centers of the seats change colors. The deviated stitching around the seats change colors. There's stitching on the center boots and stuff. I went blue. I went blue because it matches the M blue better, in my opinion. So the steering wheel has the M blue, M like tricolor, blue and red stitching. The seat belts here you can see have the red, dark blue, light blue stitching or like thread in them. So I think blue will just flow better. It's probably more chosen than the orange. I thought about the orange because it might be a little more rare and cool, but I think matchy wise, the blue makes sense. All right, here's your interior options. Once again, very limited. Black or carbon fiber. So you got black accents all over the dash, or you got carbon fiber accents all over the dash, and then the center. They're pretty cool. The center, it's like kind of a dry carbon. It's like textured. You can feel it. I like the carbon. I like carbon fiber. I know it's a little bit overplayed, but I went carbon fiber. Next step, one package. That's all you got here. So this package comes with, it's the executive package, wireless charging, speed limit info, heated steering wheel, full LED headlights, and automatic high beams. It's only, I say only, it's only $1,200. The only thing I really care about in here are the full LED headlights. They look better just from like a visual standpoint of the car, and they're better lighting output. Don't really care about the automatic high beams. I have it on the Tundra. I use it sometimes. Heated steering wheel, yeah, I guess. It's just more stuff to break, right? Speed limit info is nice. Wireless charging, my phone doesn't support, so not going to be useful. But let's go ahead and add that to the build. And then the next step is the summary. So that's it. That's literally the only options on the car. You saw I picked the one package that was available, and I picked the what did I pick? Oh, the color. The color is its own thing. Let me go back to options real quick. I feel like, oh yeah, there were more options down here. So you can get a sunroof, right? Moonroof. I'm definitely not doing that because I'm tall and race car. And you can get the DCT transmission, which I'm sure is a great transmission, but you know me, I'm a manual fanboy. So that's what I'm going to be sticking with is manual. So I didn't add these two. You do bump up the price, you know, almost 4K if you pick these. On the earlier cars, you could pick like a bunch of carbon options, like a 2020 and earlier. You could pick like carbon hood and wing and all this other stuff. They're super expensive. And this, honestly, I think is kind of a waste of money. It does bump up the rev limiter, I think. Oh, don't add that to my build. Let's see. Yeah, it raises the top speed of your BMW and also includes a one-day high-performance driving class, which I've heard is kind of lame. So for $2,500, it's not like a special deal or anything, right? You can get a tune to easily remove the speed limiter on your vehicle, and you can go to do some track days, a lot of track days for $2,500. So I wouldn't recommend either of those. So summary. 60,650. If you take the 4% off, plus I got roughly another 5% off underneath European MSRP, so it's about 9% off of this price. So yeah, not very many options. Literally the car, the paint job, and the executive package. But I'm pumped. It's cool. Always liked the M2. Super excited. Okay, so that's the spec. You know, you guys know me as a Subaru guy, but also I'm a big BMW guy. I've owned quite a few of them and am pumped to own my first new M car. The only other M car I've owned is the M3 that you're familiar with on this channel, and I'm pumped. You know, M2 competition. Hopefully you guys are pumped to see me drive it and review it and, you know, hopefully mod it a little bit. I don't know if I'm going crazy with mods because it is a brand new, almost $60,000 car. and I'll probably do easy exterior stuff, carbon lip, maybe carbon spoiler stuff, you know, fun stuff like that, and then just drive it and enjoy it. I do want to do some track days with it. I'm hoping to get back to some track days soon with the M3. This year's kind of gotten screwed up track day wise with the coronavirus stuff too. So I think tracks locally are starting to open up and have, you know, just you got to wear masks and socially distance and stuff. So hopefully that stuff will be back too, and I'll make some, you know, videos and content and Instagram stuff on that. So if you want more up-to-date updates, follow me on Instagram. I post kind of more in the day in the life, daily stuff there, and that's where the first you're gonna hear once the car moves from at the port to on the boat or whatever the next step is. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hang out and, you know, see me do other weird stuff. And stay tuned for some Forester maintenance as well. That thing is in need of just some love, a little bit of love. Okay, thanks for watching. See you guys later. Bye.